delegates, Michael Brown, and Republican strategist Roger Stone. Roger, I want to start with you because I think you have some news, or at least your own incendiary prediction on Michelle Obama's alleged vulnerabilities. What do you know, or at least what do you think you know?
Well, there's a buzz, which I believe now to be credible, that some indelible record exists of public remarks that Michelle Obama allegedly made, which are outrageous at worst, but at best, but could be termed racist, including some reference to white people as whiteys, allegedly. And there's been a race here, Geraldo, between...
Oh, wait a second, Roger. You can't just say that and say you have no proof for it and make a comment like that.
No. Let me finish. There's been a race here between the Clinton research people who are seeking this tape and the Republican opposition researchers at the Republican National Committee. I now believe that a network has this tape. I believe that reliably. Something like that could roil the race, which explains why, to me, Hillary Clinton is staying in this race. What other reason is there for her to stay in this race other than hoping that there is a bomb, and high-level Clinton operatives say there is a bomb of this nature? I have heard that from people I believe to be credible.
Hold it there. Okay. We hear that you heard it. Let me go to Michael Brown for his response. And also let me point out that Roger Stone was the person who said he heard that New York Governor Eliot Spitzer was using the services of prostitutes. At least in that incendiary allegation, there was some facts behind it, and ultimately it was proven true. But Michael Brown, why don't you respond to what you just heard from Roger Stone?
Well, I'm not going to question whether he believes what he's saying is true, but I will say that the Republicans are up to the usual stuff. When they cannot beat Democrats on issues, they always go personal negative. That's what this is all about. We're going to see this for the next 6 months from the Republican Party. This is what they do. I don't know why we should be shocked, Geraldo. This is, I think they're starting a little early. They're probably off their timeline a little bit, but I'm not surprised by this. It has nothing to do with anything except flat-out politics, and it's ugly. And these are the kind of things that don't help the American people come to the polls to vote. They don't keep people inspired. And I'm sure the Obamas will obviously prevail on issues like this and stay focused on issues, assuming he's the nominee.
This really has very little to do with the general election yet. This has a lot to do with why Hillary Clinton is staying in this race. Look, there's already a buzz in Washington. At least 7 news organizations have contacted me wanting to know how to get their hands on this tape, giving me more information than I had after I've spoken to each one of them. I now believe the tape exists. I believe a network has it. If this pans out to be true, based on Michelle Obama's previous comment that this was the first time she had been proud of her country, which I think shows an attitude, it's problematic. And
I'll give you $100 if it's true. I'll give you $100 if it's true. I don't believe it's true. Michael Brown, you respond.
Well, his premise is that this is why Hillary Clinton is staying in, hoping this bombshell derails Senator Obama's nomination effort. That's not why Senator Clinton is staying in the race. She's staying in the race hoping that now, since she has the popular vote lead, that superdelegates will say maybe Senator Clinton is the best person to take on John McCain. That's why she's staying in the race. She wants to make the argument to superdelegates, and to obviously put out this notion that there's some race between the Clinton campaign and the news media organization is nonsense. This is a Republican tactic.
And the Republicans.
But Roger, you and I both know this is a Republican tactic. This is what they do, and this is what we're going to continue to see for the next 6 months because they have no answer about the war. They have no answer about the economy. They have no answer about gas prices. They have no answers about health care. So they do smear. That's what they do.